Ruby is an incredibly hyperactive half-border collie that has been followed multiple times from the refuge she's been in over the last 6 months, but usually later lower back due to an incapability to teach or manage her. Rhode Island Country Trooper Daniel O'Neill has dreamed of becoming a member of the OC-9 Search and Rescue Group of the Kingdom Police. But he has been rejected 7 times and he best has one last chance to qualify before he turns 30. Daniel learns that the K9 unit has no price range to import any extra German Shepherds, the breed typically used in seek and rescue groups, and therefore he could no longer be able to join this system. He finds out his wife Mel Issa is pregnant with their second child, making him even greater decided to move for it. The merchandising could additionally enhance his pay and advantages. Pat, and recommend on the refuge, begs her workmate Rick to give Ruby a touch more time. He proclaims that inside the night they may put her down. Dan discovers a OK9 dog would not ought to be a German Shepherd, however curious, agile and lively. Then he visits the refuge, and Pat convinces him to adopt Ruby to educate her and join this system. The tale then follows Dan's attempts to educate Ruby, their disasters and their successes. They each are high electricity, enthusiastic and need to find out a way to work collectively effectively. Captain Zarella explains that once an entry examination, those regularly occurring do 6 weeks intensive training. To enter, K9 and owner should have the right temperament, awareness, calmness and compassion. Ruby does nicely until subsequently, impatient, she wiggles unfastened, traumatic a bee's nest. Out of the respectable training, Mel reminds Dan he were given through the police academy with dyslexia and hyperactivity, so perhaps he ought to strive homeschooling Ruby. At the examination at 6 weeks, Ruby passes. They watch for months on their junior team, until in the end they are needed. Sent to a domestic wherein a homicide victim is meant to be, Ruby senses human remains, however Dan can't discover them. Dissatisfied, he ignores her, dejected. She runs off all through the night. Hand is to have Zarella tell him the remains were discovered on the scene wherein Ruby indicated, but buried underneath concrete. Zarella tells Dan it turned into outstanding that Ruby caught the fragrance, and he should have depended on his K9 companion. Dan frantically searches for Ruby, subsequently locating her. Dan and Ruby be part of the search groups looking for Michael, a boy who were given misplaced at the same time as trekking. They discover him within the rain and dark, and the boy turns out to be Pat's son. Thank you for listening the story. Please like and subscribe for more.